Hello, little Vendettas. How are you feeling? This is gonna be a 3v3. Really? 3v3? But, bro, it's taking you like this long to do it. Yeah, I know. It's the problem. I've had a lot to do, and I've recorded this about 3, 4 times now, and it's just sucked the life out of me. I got bored. I just didn't want to do it all over again. It was just like, oh. But, you know what? I thought I'd do it this time, because I want to get this video up, and then I would very much like to just get on and do some more vids, anything and everything. So this is the 3v3. This was the first one I played. We've got me, Legendary Vendetta. We then got Zenaroth, Amaterasu, and then we've got on the other team Virtue Dollar, Bruticus, and Sorav. So that will hopefully transition us straight to the battle, and it has. Oh, I'm still in cinematic mode. I'm trying to do a cinematic for the past week. I won't give you any details on it, but and I've also been trying to do a bloody cinematic for this. Yes, I broke out the British word bloody, blighty. I've been trying to do a cinematic for this, and it is just, it's a pain in the arse. I'm not doing like a full-on cinematic. Like, the two videos you would have seen with the two teasers, they were originally the kind of intro to this battle, just to make it look really cool. But unfortunately, I kept on deleting all the clips, so the saved battles kept on wigging out, and they got deleted, so I couldn't put them as the intro. But never mind, I will just crack on with the battle and post it. So this is a classics match. This is on the Osaka Plain map, as I recall. It does glitch out a little bit at the end, but no problem. We shall go into the battle. I am Takeda. Zenaroth is Shimazu. Amma, for short. Armor. He should be playing Yuasagi. Their team I got a little bit confused about, but I'm going to take it that this is probably Sorav, this is Bruticus, and this is Virtue Dollar. I think that's how it went. I'm not entirely sure, but that's how we'll play it. So we'll get cracking into the battle. We'll get cracking into the teams. I'm Takeda. I bought 2 Bow Ashigaru. I've then also brought 3 Yari Ashigaru. I vetted these guys up to about level 5 each, because I wanted them all to have some good melee defense, as you can see here, because I wanted them to hold the enemy troops in place, tire them out, and then I'll charge in all my best units, which leads me onto the katanas. So these are my katanas. These have also got to about rank 5, some good stats there. I've then, in good Takeda fashion, decided to bring quite cav heavy build. So I've got 2 Great Guard cav and 3 Katana cav. These guys are non-veterans because really they don't need to be veterans. I've then got Takeda Shinjin. He shall be my general for today. We'll move over to Zenaroth. He's playing the Shimazu. He's got 3 Bow Samurai. He's then got, I think, 5 Katana Samurai. He's got 5 Katana Samurai, very nice. Again, they are upgraded to level 5, very nice. He's then got some Naginata Samurai. I would also just like to point out that this guy, the Shimazu, are a Katana specialist, so I think that's why his, it will say rank 5, he's actually got better stats than my rank 5 troops. I think that is pretty much just down to the fact that these guys are specialists. He's got 2 Naginata Samurai, he's got Katana Hero. As you know, these guys make them play happen. Make them plays happen. Can't even get my own catchphrases right, and dang, I'm dropping some low FPS. And this is Shimazu Yoshihiro. He shall be Zenaroth's general. He's also packing some Yari Cav. Armour, he has got some Bow Ashigaru. He's got 3 Bow Monk. He's then got 2 Yari Ashigaru. He's got 3 Katana Samurai backed up by 3 Yuasagi Warrior Monks. This is good. Everyone seems to be taking their their clans very seriously, so this is very nice. And he's also got his general, it just says general here, but it should be Uesegi Kenshin. He's then got a bow cav and 2 great guard, it looks like. He's also got a light cav hidden in those forests. So this is, I think, Sorav. I'm not entirely sure. Given that the Date clan are Nodachi specialists, one would assume that this would be Sorav, because Sorav loves his Nodachi, as we have seen. So he's got 2 Yari samurai up front, he's got Yari Shigaru protecting the flanks, he's then got Nodachi in the centre, and right in his core he's got Katana Hero and a Naginata Warrior Monk Hero. Those guys are going to beast. He's also got fire rockets, these guys are dicks, but a lot of fun to use. Then he's got some Naginata Warrior Monks, and then he has Date Masamun. I hope you've enjoyed this. Me trying to pronounce all of these different types of names. Oh wow, that is a really cool helmet. Look at that, that's pretty pro. He's then also got 3 Yari Cav. So we then have, I think this is Bruticus. He said he played Uesegi, I think. Not entirely sure, but hey ho, we'll give him benefit of the doubt. So this is Uesegi Kenshin, as I was correct. In his army he shall be packing quite a lot of Naginata Samurai. He's also got quite a lot of Naginata Warrior Monks. He has 2 bow cav, he has Great Guard, Yari cav, Yari cav. To be honest, I think this is actually Sorav, but we'll just say it's Bruticus from now on to make it all easy. And this, I think, is Virtue Dollar. I think I've probably got you guys completely switched the wrong way around. I'm sorry if I have, but we played this game about 3 weeks ago, I think, by now. Because I've delayed the commentary by so long, which really wasn't a good idea. I'm really going to try and make another 3v3 if possible, if you guys would like. So we'll just quickly go into his army. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Nodachi. Most likely has another one hidden in that vicinity over there. He has got another 2 Naginata Warrior Monk units, I think, and he's also got another unit over here. And his general for today shall be Hojo Yojiyasi. That shall be his general. So let's get kicking into the battle. Any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now. And oh. Yep, there you go. He's got 2 Naginata Warrior Monks. He's actually got a further 2 Nodachi. So this is a very, very surprising build. He's then got some fire rockets and some matchlock Ashigaru. So I mean, these 3 armies are beast, to put it bluntly. I mean, they've got a lot of Nodachi, they've got a lot of Warrior Monks. This will really beast, and they've got a lot of cav to back it up as well. So this will be an incredibly tough battle. It will mainly come down to the tactics that both teams use, but yeah, it should definitely be interesting for you guys. I'm trying to think. So what I'll say is, Vendetta, I'm the English player. Of course, we English are awesome. We've then got Zenith, he is from Argentina. Arma is from Sweden. Then we got Sorav and Virtue Dollar are both from Germany. And then Bruticus, who I think, I don't know, is Uesegi, is from the US of A, you guys. So immediately I charge over my cavalry into these woods. So I'm having a bit of trouble speaking today. I've got a bit of a cold. Because I mean it's pretty cold in Britain at the moment. I mean, as soon as the snow starts falling, the whole country's going to turn to a standstill. Well, we'll have all the Scandinavian countries like Arma, like, you know, in Sweden. He'll be sitting there in his cosy, warm wooden shack, laughing at us with a blazing fire, while we all just start to cry because our cars won't move on the roads because there's not enough gritters. But anyway, that's enough. That's enough of my homeland at the moment. So I've moved up my guys because I moved up my cavalry because I want them to come around the side and flank. I knew that these guys would be bringing a lot of Nodachi, which they have done, which is why I bought so much Katana Cavalry. But unfortunately, Katana Cavalry against Yari Cav is not ideal because the Yari Cav will chomp them up with that 15% bonus, I think it is. So I make a tragic error here. I begin to move my way across the river, and bang, this is going to hurt. Bang, 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 bang. 15 kills, 16 kills straight off the bat, and they lost 1. This taught me a valuable lesson, and it is to never run your cavalry across the river while there are other cavalry in this woods. That is #1 tip for today. That's #1 tactic, which you definitely don't want to be doing. I mean, this is just bad. And then I take my katana cav around the side, and because I've only got 2 great guard cav as well, these guys will chomp up almost any unit in the game apart from spears. So I mean, to lose this guy to a Yari cav is pretty embarrassing. And then katana cav, they hit from behind, they'll do a bit of damage, but really, they're against spear cavalry, they're not going to do too much. So I mean, that's #1 tip I would give for this battle. Never charge your troops across a river. Armour is now going to try and bail me out with his great guard. He's going to chase those bow calves so they stop picking at me. And I will win this, but out of sheer weight of numbers, which is fairly unfortunate. Now on this side of the battle, they managed to truck up their fire rockets. It looks like they're masturbating from this side. I don't know, maybe it's just my sick sense of humour. So they're going to start pelting away with their fire rockets. Now they begin to target the archers. Ooh, ouch. So they begin to target Armour's bow cav. Bad move. I would not. This is another tip for today. Second tip. Tip #2. Use your fire rockets wisely. I think these guys cost about 1700 koku. He's firing them at bow samurai, which are about 600 koku. Never ever do this. You want to truck these guys up as far as you can, start hitting the meat of any army. So the meat of this army will be all of Zenroth's katana infantry, because these guys look beast. The meat of Armour's army will be his katanas and his Naginata warrior monks. So really, he wants to be making better use of this. They both want to be making better use. Oh, I'm all over the place today. Use of their fire rockets. This is really not ideal. It's pretty much just a waste of 3,400 koku. You know, I mean, they could have bought another, I don't know, about 8. 34 divided by 8 is about, I don't know, it's about 4 and a bit. That's me thinking off the top of my head. So they could have had probably about another 4 Nodachi troops to this, or severely vetted up any of their soldiers to make them absolutely beast. I mean, these guys really only give them a bit of skirmishing power. They might as well have probably just bring about 3 bow monks and be done with it. We'll begin to truck up our cavalry on their flank, but unfortunately they got a shit ton of spears, so we're going to have to retreat back across the river while getting pelted by their bow cav. Surav has also pulled up his Yari cav, so this is really not kind of going well for us at the moment. We're getting pelted by fire rockets, and we've kind of won the cav battle. We've got more cav than them, but it's going to be difficult to manoeuvre around all these spears, and they have still got 2 cavalry on the field, so it will be difficult for us. The only thing that's really going well for my team at the moment is the fact that their fire rockets are kind of being used in a fairly poor manner. I mean, Zenroth had his archers up and they were taking a battering by those fire rockets. I did tell him in chat to retreat them, but then as soon as I realised, I said, actually no, put them there, make them take all the hits, because they're wasting all of these shots. I mean, these guys have only got 5 ammunition. They're wasting all this ammo, all this damage, all this koku to basically just kill a few archers. So kind of keep these guys there, because keeping the archers here prevents their fire rockets from moving forward and taking shots at the meat of our army. Oh, these guys are going flying. I do love watching fire rockets. Oh, that guy's having fun. Fire rockets are so funny to watch and use. So I mean, they switched targets. Yeah, fair enough, they got some bow monks, but this is more kind of what you want to do. This is more of a high profile kind of target. I would also like to point out how well they managed to merge their armies. If you're ever playing in a massive battle, always merge your armies. Now, I think this has glitched out quite a bit, this battle. I mean, their armies looked so much nicer than this, but for some reason it's kind of glitched out. But yeah, I mean, they really coordinated very well, the enemy team on this. I mean, this is incredible. This scared the shit out of me, I'm not going to lie. When you've got this many soldiers on the battlefield, when you've got this many people on the battlefield, it's pretty intimidating, especially given the specialities of all of these different units. They're going to make a bit of a mistake here. As I say, you never ever pull your spear units away from your army. I mean, we're not going to make any sort of attempt or run to get at their sword units because they are sort of boxed in by spear troops. But I mean, really, these guys will add any further protection to the bulk of their army. They did charge across their cavalry over to this woodland. We managed to kill them. So they're kind of cavless. Zenoroth is now going to begin to pick away with his archers, but they're going to have to get pulled back. Armor's beginning to pick away with his archers as well, and I pull up all of my army to merge with my buddies on this bank, and I basically set up a big Yari spear wall, so I wait for these guys to get back so it doesn't mess up the spear wall. And any minute, there we go. You'll see me move up, and I'll just begin to put my guys on the spear wall, because this is the reason I bought Yari Ashigaru, was to hold the enemy in place, to tire them out, and then you charge in your best units. Because if you send in your best units first, they'll take a big hammering, and then basically when they start routing, your lower kind of morale troops will start to rout as well, which, you know, it's not too good. So we'll get a good little charge off here. I wish I kind of vetted one of these guys up to about rank 9 now, because I probably would have been able to use Hold Firm. I'm not sure if it would have worked in a Classics battle, but it may well have done. You don't know. So here's the battlefield in cinematic view, cinematic scope. Looks pretty nice. I did put the settings down to high. If I'm totally honest, the difference between high and ultra isn't actually that great. It's not as big as I thought it'd be. I mean, I'm still running at what, 23, 24 FPS, and this is with all these troops on the battlefield at one moment. So as you can see, it's a bit of a mess, a bit of a melting pot. My Ashigaru taken probably the most of it, but Armor's also kind of having his fair share as well. And what's so good about Zenoroth is that he's kind of keeping all of his Katana troops in reserve just for when the enemy finally breaks through, and now I've sent my Katanas in once my Ashigaru have softened them up a tad. So I think what I did do, yeah, here are my cavalry. Now they did glitch out. They got caught apparently by some cavalry units, but they did actually manage to get into the back here, into the back lines, and shock morale some of these enemy troops. But for some reason it glitched out. I don't know why. So I mean, nothing's really kind of going on at the moment. Well, I say that. We put all of our guys in the stand and fight. I would just like to point out as well that I think Bruticus and Sarav both lost connection. I'm not sure if Virtue Dollar did. I don't think he did actually. But Sarav and Bruticus definitely did. I mean, their general's in there. You know, Sarav would not make a mistake like that ever. He'd usually pop him right in the middle. Oh goodness me, yawn. He'd normally pop him right in the middle and then just put him in a stand and fight, which is more of a kind of Sarav thing to do. Yeah, I mean, everyone in their team's not quite this stupid. They hold all of their troops, all their generals, to the back line. Armor begins to break on this flank. Well, not break himself, but he managed to break the enemy on this flank. He managed to push forward and managed to catch one of the generals. I think that should be Virtue Dollar. This flank is beginning to crumble as well, now that Zenoroth has decided to bring in his Katana troops. A bit of a glory hunter. So here's Takeda Shinjin, and their guys are just beginning to break now. So now we will have a mass flee. So a lot of troops just beginning to flee now. Oh, those guys just got taken up by Ashigaru. That is embarrassing. These guys are racking up the kills. Look at them. They're bossing. Wow, 160 kills from the Yari Ashigara unit. That is pretty impressive. Okay, now we're just going to take a little brief view over the battlefield. So I mean, I'd say probably for tip number 3, very similar to tip number 1, never rush over a river. It's a very bad idea. I mean, it slows the units down, it makes them a bit tired, just kind of don't do it. It also restricts your mobility. I mean, if we held them here on this bank and the whole army was in the actual river, it would have been very hard for them to manoeuvre and allocate certain troops to different points in the battlefield, because obviously they're running in water, they're going to be slowed down, as opposed to if they were on land, their units can respond themselves a lot quicker, but because obviously they're on land, they can run faster. So I mean, that's just another idea to bear in mind. It makes them basically makes them more tired, and also they can't respond as quick. And look, as you will see, the ground is pretty much just bodies. This is a pretty big 3v3. I've seen bigger, but I mean, this is a very nice little kind of fitting to the 50th upload. So unfortunately it freezes and we will not get the result screen, but there are some things I want to talk about quickly. So I hope you've enjoyed that 3v3. It was pretty good. It was the first one we played, and I would be more than willing to do some more 3v3s. If you're not part of the Steam page clan, please go on to it. I mean, I would like to organise a lot more 3v3s, maybe, I don't know, once a week, but the main issue I have with 3v3s is that people just need to be punctual. People need to turn up on time to actually play the battles, because a lot of the time people either don't turn up, or, you know, they bring a kind of a not very suitable army, or they don't play to the rules of the kind of game, if you know what I mean. So really, it's all with you guys. You need to try and do some more of these 3v3s. They're a lot of fun. I'll still air them. What else did I want to talk about quickly? I can't even remember what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I'll have a lot more 3v3s. No, not 3v3s. I'll have a lot more battles just coming your way. Now at this 50th upload, finally done and dusted. I'm so happy it's done. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to start doing some more stuff, so I might do some chivalry stuff. I'm definitely going to do some more Total War stuff. Cinematics are definitely going to be prevalent. I'll probably do some more benchmarks for different games. And by all means, if you, again, yet another reminder, as I say a lot of the time, if you have got any... Oh, look, let's have... If you have got any battle replays which you think are cool, please send them in to me. Just add me on Steam, and then we'll have a chin wag, and then you can send them. Also, I also want to kind of get a consensus of what do you guys think about doing a clan. If you guys want a clan, please comment on it. You know, comment if you want a clan, say yes, and if you do, just say what kind of specialism you want to do with that clan. If I get probably about 10 kind of comments on this thing, then I will make the clan, and I'll do whatever the most popular specialism is. But I mean, if I get less than 10, then I just kind of won't bother. I just won't bother with the whole clan thing, because it'd be pretty pointless otherwise. Because otherwise it would be about me and 2 or 3 other people. So, you know, I want there to kind of build up a clan, maybe about 10 people, and then we could just go and take on the world, take on the multiplayer world, and we can start destroying. So I mean, I hope you enjoyed the battle. More content will be coming now that this 50th upload is finally done. Please sub. I mean, if you haven't subbed, you know, it really helps. It kind of makes me feel a little bit more appreciated, and it makes me feel like what I'm doing isn't kind of a total waste of time either. And also, don't be afraid to do some comments. So, I hope you've enjoyed, but bye for now.